With 11 singles titles on the ATP Tour and more than 500 wins in singles matches, he is one of the most beloved players by the public. But is his charisma enough to place among the great names in the sport? Gaël Monfils, the showman of tennis. Born in Paris on September 1st, 1986, Monfils has always stood out for his unique and charismatic playing style. Standing at 6'4" with enviable agility, he combines power, speed, and a special touch that only he possesses. Monfils' career began to take off when he excelled as a junior, winning the Australian Open, French Open, and Wimbledon in 2004. Finishing that year as the #1 in the junior rankings. Since then, he has left his mark on the professional circuit with acrobatic plays and impossible defenses. His ability to turn ordinary points into real spectacles is what makes him a fan favorite. Monfils also has a long history representing France in the Olympics. He competed in 3 editions, 2008 in Beijing, 2012 in London, and 2016 in Rio de Janeiro. In 2008, he reached the quarterfinals, his best result so far, demonstrating that even on a stage of extreme pressure, he could stand out with his unmistakable style. In his career, he also had standout moments in doubles, including partnerships with compatriots like Richard Gasquet and Jo Wilfried Tsonga. Although his success in doubles was not as significant as in singles, these collaborations reinforced the French team's spirit in competitions like the Davis Cup, where Monfils played a crucial role in the team that reached the final in 2010 and 2014. Monfils is also a frequent presence on Team Europe at the Laver Cup, an annual competition that brings together some of the greatest talents in tennis. Although he has never won a Grand Slam, Monfils reached the semifinals of Roland Garros in 2008 and the quarterfinals of other majors, including the US Open and the Australian Open. He is known for his memorable matches against some of the biggest names in tennis like Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, and Andy Murray. Monfils never shies away from a challenge, and it's precisely this fearless attitude that makes him such a special player. Who doesn't remember that insane defense against Roger Federer at the 2014 US Open? Or the smashes while lying on the ground, which became his trademark. Monfils plays as if he were in a playground, but with the pressure of a top-level athlete. This blend of fun and competitiveness makes him a unique player on the world stage. Off the court, Monfils also stood out as an influential personality on social media, where he shares everyday moments, training, and even fun challenges that go viral among fans. Alongside his wife, Alina Svitolina, one of the best tennis players in the world, they form one of the sport's most beloved and followed couples. Monfils uses his online presence to promote tennis and inspire young players, especially in France, where he is seen as an ambassador for the sport. However, Monfils' career was not all glamour and applause. He faced many challenges along the way. Recurring injuries are a constant in Monfils' life, often keeping him out of important tournaments and preventing him from maintaining a string of good results. The lack of consistency is also a critical point in analyzing his performance. While other players of his generation were accumulating Grand Slam titles, Monfils struggled to maintain a steady run in high-level tournaments. In addition to injuries, Monfils also faced criticism for his lack of focus in decisive moments. On several occasions, he was accused of prioritizing the show over focusing on victory. Some experts say he could have achieved much more if he had a more disciplined playing style. But on the other hand, it's precisely this carefree and fun approach that won the hearts of fans worldwide. In recent years, Monfils also faced challenges off the courts, such as adapting to the new game format and battling against age. At 38 years old in 2024, he still shows impressive physical shape, but the limitations of time are inevitable. He is now in a moment of transition where experience and game intelligence start to speak louder than pure physical ability. Another point worth highlighting is the pressure of being a prominent figure in French tennis, especially in an era where the country has not produced many Grand Slam champions. Monfils always carried the expectations of being the next big name, something that sometimes weighed on his performance. But Monfils is not the type to be easily defeated. Despite all the adversities, he continues to put on a show and compete at a high level. In 2024, he achieved some impressive victories, including strong performances in ATP 500 and Masters 1000 level tournaments, showing that he still has gas in the tank to compete against the best. Recently, Monfils stood out at the ATP 250 in Washington, where he reached the semifinals with convincing victories against top 20 players, showing that he is still capable of troubling the favorites. His participation in the 2024 US Open was marked by a campaign of resilience and determination, reaching the 3rd round before being defeated by one of the tournament favorites in a 5-set battle. This kind of performance keeps alive the hope that Monfils can still surprise us on the circuit. He's also become a mentor and inspiration for many younger players, including the new generation of French tennis players, who see Monfils as a role model of persistence and passion for the game. Even without the Grand Slam titles, Monfils' influence on the sport is undeniable. Monfils continues to be an influential figure at the Laver Cup, where his skills and experience are utilized not only as a player, but also as a team leader, helping to shape strategies and support younger teammates. He is seen as a bridge between generations, someone who understands the game from a unique perspective. So, is Gaël Monfils really as good as they say? It depends on how you measure greatness in tennis. If we only look at Grand Slam titles, maybe he's not on the same level as the greatest. But if we consider his impact on the sport, his ability to entertain and inspire millions of fans, and his longevity in such a demanding sport, Monfils certainly deserves to be remembered as one of the greats. He is more than a player. He's a court artist, a showman, who brought color and life to the circuit. Monfils is a constant reminder that tennis is more than just numbers and statistics. It's about passion, style, and above all, entertainment. And in this regard, few can compete with him. And with this impressive story, subscribe and watch more of the best tennis videos right here. Until next time.